Good afternoon to those who will listen. It is May 8th, 2018, 3:32 p.m. and it looks like it has started. I originally thought that Trump was going to make the announcement tonight, but apparently he already made the announcement, and now there's already some movement going on in Iran, Israel, and Syria. Just minutes after Trump announced that the United States is withdrawing from the Iran nuclear accord, Israel, the IDF, scrambled units. They scrambled military jets. The Iron Dome was implemented. They got that up now. They are ready. Israel is ready for an all-out war. They've announced that. There's been Iranian troop movements in Iran and in Syria. Israel has said if Iran strikes Israel from Syria, then Israel will liquidate Assad. And they are already flying these, let me see if I can try to describe this. They were dropping these bombs over Damascus. I guess not, they were just there to detect where their missile defense systems are. And, you know, we have the Bible prophecy where Damascus will be destroyed in one day, in one night. And no one survives, and the city is left in heaps of rubble. I mean, that's already, we've seen that already, but I mean the whole entire city, and no one survives. That's the Bible prophecy there. Israel has already bombed an Iranian convoy of missiles that they say were going to be aimed at Tel Aviv or Jerusalem. So there's a lot of stuff going on just in the last hour. So pay attention, people, because I think something is about to go down. Again, we got the embassy, the U.S. embassy opening in Jerusalem on May 14th. And I'm wondering if that's going to happen. I still think it will happen. Hold on. Okay, so if Iran does bomb Israel, Jerusalem specifically, and there was damage done, enough so that they have to rebuild the city, then maybe there's a possibility still that Daniel's 70 weeks prophecy could be fulfilled in the next week. I know it seems kind of scary, but I'm going to read to you from Daniel 9. Daniel 9:24. And it's going to go through, let's see, 24 through 27. 70 weeks are determined upon thy people and upon thy holy city to finish the transgression and to make an end of sins and to make reconciliation for iniquity and to bring in everlasting righteousness and to seal up the vision and the prophecy and to anoint the most holy. Know therefore and understand that from the going forth of the commandment to restore and rebuild and build Jerusalem unto the Messiah the Prince shall be 7 weeks and 62 weeks, and the streets shall be built again, and the wall, even in troublous times. Now, that would definitely be considered troublous times if they were to get bombed, and then on their anniversary they announced that they were going to rebuild Jerusalem. So, that's something. Verse 26, and after 62 weeks shall Messiah be cut off, but not for himself, and the people of the prince that shall come shall destroy the city and the sanctuary, and the end thereof shall be with a flood, which I think that flood is a flood of people, not water. And unto the end of the war desolations are determined. And he shall confirm the covenant with many for 1 week, and in the midst of the week he shall cause the sacrifice and the oblation to cease, and for the overspreading of abominations he shall make it desolate, even until the consummation, and that determined shall be poured upon the desolate. So, you know, a lot of people have already said that the Daniel 70 weeks has already passed, or most of it has passed, and there's just 1 week left, which would be the last 7 years. But if the Bible is actually a literal, if this is a literal interpretation, and I don't know. I mean, I've been kind of leaning on this understanding, the literal interpretation, for a while now, and it could fit. It definitely could fit. And if that's true, that means we are already over 2 years into the first part, the first 3.5 years of the tribulation, meaning we would have about 1 year and 4 months before the midpoint of the tribulation and the Antichrist is revealed. These are just possible predictions, so don't think that this is like written in stone or true facts. You know, this is just a possibility. You know, if Daniel's 70 weeks started next week, then that would put the very end, the last week, would be when they bring the sacrifices back, and then in the midst of that week, the Antichrist would stop the sacrifices from continuing. And you know, I don't know the date right offhand. I've figured it out before, but remember, nobody knows the day or the hour of the return of Jesus. But maybe we could know the first part of the tribulation to the mid part of the tribulation. Now, hopefully, I've also put out possible theories that maybe I know I'm hot again. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there. What was I going to say? Darn it. And then it started again. Why does it do this? I'm going to have to start over again. It could also mean, sorry, I just totally lost my train of thought, and then the pause didn't work again. Oh, and I think I really am getting sick now. I mean, it's weird. I just feel really drained and hot. Like I just suddenly am super hot. And it's not hot in my house, in my apartment. But anyway, it would also mean that at the midpoint of the tribulation, God, could be when the pole shift happens. I don't know. I can't think straight anymore. But then I have to go to work too, so I got to get ready. But everybody, just say prayers. Say some prayers for Israel and the whole situation, because this could be escalating into war any minute now. And I can't even think straight. I'm sorry, people. I'll try to do another video later tonight when I get home from work, if I go to work. I think I'm going to go to work, but I might see if they'll let me go home early. But just pray for this whole situation, and you know, if you have a little time, say a little prayer for me to get better, because I don't know what's wrong with me. My symptoms, I don't really feel sick. I just feel really hot and really tired. And if you've noticed, the last few days, I sound like I'm always out of breath. And my asthma seems fine, but it just seems like I'm out of breath, like I was walking or running or something, and I have to catch my breath again. So there might be something up with my asthma, I don't know. But thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and I'll try to get back soon with another report. Thank you for watching, thanks for subscribing, God bless.